it's foggy out there. It's thick. Stick out there, man. Looks like my shower after I get out of my shower. Hey, that's Ben. That's Muss. Hi, Mussman.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is moist out
It's
right
moist.
now.
That's a great word for
It
it.
is so moist.
That's what it is. It's moist.
Every window in my house
It's moist.
is moist.
Say the moist thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, the things that I put up as prints that Christy gets to see later when she wakes up.
Oh, do you plaster them slabs up there? You sure what's going on?
Boss.
Fronts and backs. Here we
Sure
go.
what's going on, do you? Hey, here's what was going on this morning when I
Tie
left.
down.
Take a look at what's coming home to you later. I get it. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
You ever been to Chicago?
Sure have.
Yeah, me too. I drove there on Friday afternoon.
Oh, yeah? You went to go see Kitty.
Yeah, I went to see Kitty. That's right, the heavy metal band.
How was the show?
It was super awesome. I mean, I loved it. I love that band. I love watching girls rock out. It's super fun. Here's the thing about Chicago. Wow, there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah. People drive crazy out there, too.
And we were almost, well, they didn't have an opportunity. There was just no way to get on the gas at all. But we stayed at a hotel called the Roby Hotel. And it's in this like art district of Chicago, which a part of town I'd never been to because that's where I was really near where the concert venue was.
You said hotel, not motel. Like you weren't pulling up with your car to your door.
No, not like that. Although I do enjoy those.
Right.
Yeah. I do enjoy those.
You got to remove the police tape before you go in the room?
Roll them up. I did. By the way, I did that one time. My buddy Randy Hoffheim.
Oh, yeah.
We drove to Purdue to go watch the Penn State Nittany Lions play the Purdue Boilermakers, and I was an idiot. I decided there'd be a hotel room, And the only thing left was a motel, and it was freezing cold, and it was one of those things like you're saying, Ben, where you parked right outside the door. We rolled in. The door would not shut all the way. And when I tell you it was freezing in there, it was freezing. It was the dead of winter. It was college football season, the end of college football season. The door wouldn't shut all the way. It was like warped. The door was shut at the top, but it was open at the bottom.
So many times with the drug deal going bad.
There's two things about this. The room was so dirty that my friend Randy would not sleep under the covers, even though it was freezing in there. That's how dirty the room was.
Oh.
And there were toenail clippings on the floor.
No.
There were. There were. And guess what? I crawled and snuggled right under them.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you know what?
You're right.
It's too cold in here for bugs to be alive.
Right. Suddenly became the third time I got crabs.
I gave that room crabs.
Third time's the charms.
Yeah, that's right. But that's not what this hotel was like. Anyway, look up Robey. Man, it was one of the coolest hotels I've ever stayed in. And so, and it's an entire art district of Chicago, a part of town I've never seen before. I want to go back there and like spend some time. What a cool area!
It's a very St. Paul-like intersection there.
Yeah,
that's a cool hotel.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. It was like an office building they turned into a hotel, and all the rooms have like adult bunk beds. Like, so Abigail's bunk was way up a ladder.
That's sweet. I'm looking at it right now. Man. That's cool, dude.
Yeah, it was a great place. And that whole area, there was just like nice restaurants and artsy-fartsy sections. Part of Chicago I'd never seen. So I've changed my thoughts on Chicago.
When did you leave on Saturday?
About 8 a.m. And when I tell you, I got to, because I had to drive to Winona and drop Abigail off and then drive to the fair. And when I tell you, I got to the fair at 4:37 for a 5 o'clock show start. I am not kidding you. That's why I looked the way I did when I rolled up.
You were I was
drenched in sweat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the fair.
What?
Man, Max almost gets in a fight. Muss has an all-time meltdown, I guess, on Friday.
What happened with you, Muss? What happened,
Day
buddy?
2, I absolutely just... Yeah,
he was hot about it on Saturday.
I've apologized to Zach like 3 times.
What happened? On deaf ears.
He tried to kiss him.
KFAN
Nothing
News
to be
with
sorry
Chris
for.
Hockey, presented by the St.
Thank
Paul
you, St. Paul
Saints.
Saints. Top story of the day is Muss blew a gasket.
Whoa! Oh,
What's going on?
Good for the gas.
I don't get mad very often.
No,
I've
never seen you mad.
This was bad.
What were you pissed about? Tell
the story.
Brought to you by Saints.
Come on now.
St. Paul Saints want to know.
Visiting Omaha tomorrow night. No game tonight. Love you, Saints. SaintsBaseball.com. Let's go. Tell me about
Well,
it.
the Storm Chasers might be in town today.
The who?
The Storm Chasers.
Storm Chasers.
Yeah.
Because they're the Omaha Storm Chasers. So the weather coming in. The Storm Chasers might actually
Interrupt the story. he's
Did you
pissed.
make a 7th Avenue pizza?
No, this is
Yeah.
this
I'm
is
gonna go
this
get
is an
some.
off the air kind of story.
What is that?
No,
Tell your story so I can have
This
7th
is
Avenue
my pizza. Make your own.
green tea.
I want one piece.
Are
His
you
face is
drinking
literally on the
pee?
That's what you're
pizza.
going to get for the rest of your life.
I'm just
Tell
saying.
the story.
Oh,
get
no,
one
I
piece.
can't. I can't because it honestly. Yeah.
Why can't
I'll
you
get
tell the
fired.
story?
What
and
are you
actually,
You can't
actually,
tell the story in generic terms.
No, in day 2, how pissed off I was, which I can't believe that stupid parade kills me every year, 1 to 3.
Yeah,
Close down the
Muss.
media lot.
They deserve their
They
own
say that in
parade.
June too.
Oh, you were talking about. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. So no, that is just the agitation level is at an all-time high for me when I go to the fair.
Right.
I don't like it. I don't
So you're not going
understand
to tell
it.
your story because you don't get fired.
No, because
but tell
honestly,
the story
but
of
I
somebody
was-
else who was angry.
I was
You know
so
what I mean.
I was so mad that day that I honestly was like, I don't care. I'm going on the air with this, and I hope I get fired. That would be the greatest thing ever. Right
What?
in the middle of the fair,
You want to get fired instead of going to the fair?
just get
You
ass
hated
walked
that
out of
one,
there.
Ted.
Yeah. Yes.
Ass walked?
Yeah.
Foxy,
You've never
man.
been ass walked out of a bar?
There's so many bits going on.
Maybe. I don't know. No, I've walked some ass out of a bar.
Must do us a favor.
Yes.
Go over there and
Yeah.
so Max can see you. Show
We've all been
us
to
how
the
you get
moon.
ass walked because I've seen you do it before.
Oh yeah.
It cracks me up.
Well, no, okay, that's the Greg Swedberg walk.
Okay, yeah.
When he walks down the hall, he has this look as if there is an actual bouncer that's got him by the back of his drawers.
Dude, you got to show him. There you go. Oh my God! Is that not the best?
Oh my God. You could be his
known him
stunt
too
double.
long.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love that man. But
Yep.
yeah, that cracks me up when I
tell.
watch him walk down the hall. Get a little giggle. Oh, he's getting kicked out of the bar again. I'm probably now I'm going to get fired. I might as well tell the fair story. now.
Nobody kicks him out of the bar.
No.
I can't believe you're not going to tell the story.
Yeah.
No. You tell us you get a great story and then you don't
tell
tell
us.
I didn't say I had a great story.
Yeah,
guys
sounds
brought it
like a
up.
good
No,
story.
we just wanted to eat 7th Avenue pizza. Make a story up.
No.
So what you're saying is something happened. You were very angry. You threw
Yes.
a fit.
Yeah.
Did you throw a fit on the air?
No, I didn't.
Not on the air.
I did turn one mic on at one point, but nothing. No.
Was it because of spectators there at the fair, or was it something that happened internally?
In general, the entire fair. I mean,
Getting into the
honestly,
fair.
as I was yelling, it's not good for my mental health, and I'm not even kidding. That's not like an understatement at all.
You're about to. Yeah.
Just the absolute horrible how much I hate being there.
Interesting.
And I love when I'm there, and I love the people that pop by and everything like that, and everybody that pops into the K102 booth. Love those guys. And but no, there's just it's not good for me.
It's too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you, buddy.
I can't even in the off season when we have to go to like horse shows.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep.
They have horse shows there?
They have horse shows. Yes.
Back.
You guys get to do that too?
You know,
In the Coliseum.
They do in the Coliseum. Yeah, there's a lot of horse. Yeah.
and by the way, let me transition. It's a perfect way to transition. Maxo and I had an opportunity to see the new accommodations and the new rooftop there that they built at the State Fair Fairgrounds, like the concert venue where they had Nate Bargatze. Why do they not have concerts there? Like outside of the fair, it's a perfect. Especially now they've done the updates. It is
not.
brilliant.
It's in the middle of
Dude,
a
it is now,
neighborhood.
Mussman.
No.
It is now.
No, because it's the old racetrack, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you were up like now, if you're down below on the apron, good for you. You got good seats. But if you are like way in the back, up and then way off to the right or left,
Oh, yeah.
those seats suck. The sound sucks.
but how's that different
and
than
then,
anywhere
and then you
else?
got to sit there and look at like just the monitors, and it's like, okay, I paid this much money just to watch a TV.
Well, they don't charge that much money for those.
Yeah, and how's that different than anywhere else?
What have you paid for tickets in the last 30 years?
Okay, I don't think we need to come at me that hard.
We just want you to tell the story.
Fight, Buzz. No.
The bottom line is this. I think they could have more concerts there. It's
agree.
fun, and I like it. And they have new accommodations, and it looks pretty cool. But I do want to hear about your anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Again,
Will you
that's
tell
enough.
off air?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Off
Okay.
air.
That
Yeah,
ain't going to be any good.
I know it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
good.
Again, I don't want to get fired.
I've heard it.
Okay,
It's
so
pretty good.
Since we're talking about the fair, let me just tell you the one frustrating thing, and I know that it wasn't just us. The power outage on Friday was that was a real deal.
Yeah.
That was challenging.
What happened? Does anybody know?
I don't really
Part of the grid went down.
Yeah,
basically.
I don't. It's just hearsay, but I heard one of the rubes yesterday say that someone was power washing something, and some water got on something else, and it just shut a bunch of stuff down. Barrero was off the air for 45 minutes. CCO was off. Ben, I think you guys were affected
we were,
too. Yeah,
we were off there for our last
to go
30
was
minutes,
out.
basically.
Wow.
Turkey to go was out.
That's the
not
biggest travesty.
That's the best ever, and I couldn't even go over there because
The fried pickles are the best.
And let me
part.
tell you, the place was packed. Listen to Maria Hayden, State Fair spokesman, talking about everything going on at the fair so far.
We've had a really exciting start to the fair. So we set our record attendance for opening day on Thursday, August 22nd, and then set our record attendance for our first Friday as well. And so it's been a really great time. We've had a lot of people coming out here, super excited to try the new foods. Attendance is very closely based on weather or even just the forecast. Opening day, we had a little sprinkle of rain, but it didn't seem to deter people. It looks like the forecast is looking pretty good, so we'll see. But you kind of never know what to expect, so we're prepared for every scenario when it comes to weather.
I'm so happy.
Record days Thursday and Friday. Maybe that was
that's
your
what I
problem, Mussman.
Yeah, I had no problem on Saturday.
We're all out of ponchos, so
Yeah, how about that?
doesn't help there.
We sold out of every poncho we had on Thursday.
Yes.
On day one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it takes apparently a while for them to print new ones, so I don't.
With the logo on and everything.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, good. I mean,
That's good, though, right?
And they were everywhere.
you know
When I
what-
walked in on
yeah.
Thursday, everybody was wearing.
How much are they?
KFAN. $5.
They
So I
sold a
couldn't
lot of
get
them?
into the media lot.
Yeah.
I couldn't get
Man,
a poncho.
We should replace
What
this
is
taped
happening?
camera.
Poncho.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. I like the
it's
gaffer
taped
tape on
together.
the tripod we got for $20 at Target in 2008.
Here we go.
Don't get me going. What are you doing?
Why is everybody so
I'm sitting
Look what you did, Muss.
Muss's energy, and I just
Look what you did,
I
Muss.
basically
You need a hug.
The demon went from him to me.
Oh, you've seen that film.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, apparently, our
fired
Twin
up.
Cities Live ponchos are sold out as well.
Is that right?
Yeah. But the good thing is, so people are going to have an opportunity to wear them multiple times now. So it's supposed to rain maybe a little bit
People
today.
go
is
more
that
than
right?
once.
You're gonna wear them maybe on. Well, I'm just saying out and about. You know, you wear them on Thursday.
You have to wear them to the next worst case scenario because there might be blood splatter there from fighting.
Seriously. Might be snipers next time.
2 astronauts are going to remain on the International Space Station for at least another 6 months.
Ouch.
Yeah, how about this?
NASA said Starliner astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams will come home on a SpaceX capsule in February. The test flight of Starliner has been plagued by helium leaks and thruster issues
I've been there.
since its launch in June. Man, that sucks, right?
Drink too much.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
that
mean,
happens.
this could not have been a worse year for Boeing.
No.
And it's,
Seriously.
probably a good thing, but man, that's tough. And also, you think you're going to be up there for 9-10 days?
Yeah, 6 months.
I mean, they probably
6
only
more
brought like
months,
a
by the way.
carry-on. Like they don't even
Right.
check a bag.
Everybody
I
else
only
thinking
brought
what
so
I'm
much
thinking,
underwear.
right?
They have a bunch
Oh,
of-
yeah, of course you are, Ben.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know. What you,
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do?
What else are you going to do, right?
What else are you going to do?
You conducted all your experiments.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, wonder what
That's
happens.
still an experiment.
Do this.
You're like, hey, yeah,
There is
Suni,
one more.
Let's try this. Let's
more
try
what?
this out.
How far will you bounce away?
Wow.
Ew.
You're mad at the fair, not the space guys.
Hey, watch this. Watch this launch.
Wow.
Hey,
Okay. Your mic's on. Wow.
Just
got real weird.
think about doing that though, and just like spinning in zero gravity.
Yeah, I think about it all the time.
Sounds awesome.
so
I think
great.
about it
Yeah.
all the time.
I want to fail so bad and keep trying.
Would it be more work?
I'm going to need a poncho.
Because you don't have gravity to kind of like help.
That's your toothpaste?
I don't know. I guess we'll have, to,
If
You
the
guys are being
spacecraft is
weird.
having trouble with thrusters, I mean,
we'll have to ask. What's his name? Butch. What's his name? What's the dude's name? What's
No
that?
idea.
I just
No, you
deleted
just said it.
I know I just said
It's
it. I already
Suni and
deleted
like
it.
Buzz Lightyear?
Chuck or something.
Yeah, old Chuck. Old Chuck.
The old
My name's Chuck.
Throwing the Chuck.
Hey, speaking of old Chuck, a movie recommendation. You guys ever heard of the movie Old Henry?
Yeah, well, I know
candy
the,
bar?
The song I remember. Was it? Oh, that's John Henry.
What are you talking about? You know what? I'm pissed at the fair now, too.
Old John Henry.
Just say you don't know.
Yeah.
just say no. You just started naming things with the word Henry in it.
Making things up.
Yeah, Lake. I know Henry Lake.
There's a candy bar that's an O. Henry.
You want to watch a movie where
Does Hardware Hank count?
you want to watch a movie where you go, oh my God, I did not see that coming. Just like that lady on the space station. No, I'm serious. This movie, man, it's got the guy who says, "We thought you was a toad." From Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That guy.
Yeah,
and he's the main
Jim
star
Varney.
of this movie. And I'm gonna tell you, I had no idea what was gonna happen, and I still can't believe I didn't see it coming. It's really good. Old Henry, not a great film, good film, but I loved the twist. If you like Old West films with people getting shot and somebody just saying, all right, that'll do, and then going out and killing everybody, watch the movie Old Henry.
Okay.
Real good. All right.
The Fish
No, Old Henry. Rosie.
Rosie. That's a different movie.
We'll be back. We'll talk more Vikings with Ben before he get the hell out of here. I can't talk. Before he has to get the hell out of here. It's Patrick Morris on the Fan.
The Fan.
Join Meat Sauce and Nordo on Saturday, September 7th at St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake in the Book Sports Betting Lounge. You can stop in from noon to 2 to get in on the action while watching the games on their huge TVs, plus great food and craft beverages. Full details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Welcome back. Patrick Morning Show. Ben and Mussman in there, along with the regular cast of characters. KOC was on the broadcast.
He was awesome.
Super fun, man. Super fun to hear. I'm sure it was super fun to be a part of. Here was the one of my favorite parts of the entire thing, the challenge flag incident. I'll play the entire thing. It's about a minute long.
So
but
good.
Ben, you'll give us your breakdown after this happened. In case you weren't listening to the third or watching during the third quarter of Saturday's game, KOC was on the mic with you guys the entire time on the sidelines.
King facing man coverage and a blitz. Floats out to the right, runs 45. And
You get it?
Yep, he dove for the first down. He got it by about probably a foot and a half. First down Eagles, Ben.
I mean, that's hold on, fellas. Hold on. We might get a challenge here.
Oh, he's got it in his hand.
I hear it. I hear it. Right, you think so? I think he's short of that thing, fellas. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves the football back right here.
All right, Coach, could you walk us through that process then, then, on a play that just happens? Who are you talking to?
I think...
and then what do you need to hear from the guys
I
to
think
throw
he's
the
short of
flag?
the line to gain significantly. As far as you looking at that as a give himself up situation at all?
No.
So I still think he's short.
Okay.
Probably a half yard.
Okay.
That was sweet.
That was sweet. But so Ben,
Yeah, he's talking to the
you're
ref
on the
at that
sidelines
point,
as well. So you can't see that the coach is getting ready to talk to the ref, right?
Well, no. I was up in the booth.
Oh, you were in the okay. I'm sorry.
I was up in the booth, and I didn't realize that he was going to go talk right to the ref. So yes. So he answered my question.
Yeah,
afterwards,
which was brilliant.
Which was great.
That was such a cool moment.
But the whole thing, because we even got to hear him, they cut his mic off every once in a while. He asked, he's like, all right, give me 1 second. Then they would cut his mic off and he'd talk to somebody about something or whatever. But during a lot of the commercial breaks, we could hear a little bit of what he was saying, and just the dialogue that they would have, just the casual conversations that they would have with the officials was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great.
He said when he answered your question a little bit later, I don't have it in here, I should have loaded it in, but he said that when he asked you guys, was he short, that whoever Rye is,
Ryan,
up in the booth said, yeah, he was short. So the coach in the booth thought that coach was talking to him and said, no, he is short. PA said he had gotten it, but he obviously hadn't by quite a bit, right?
Right. Well, KOC was 25 yards away from that, so that he was trying to stay away from everybody else because he's doing the broadcast bit. And he also explained about how he's got left ear was Wes and right ear was PA and you guys.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because he had he has normal headset on, right? So he's got the one big can on his left ear with the
Ain't nothing wrong with
the
that.
microphone attached. And he's got the earpiece in talking to us in the right ear. So it was. I would say the whole thing to to that point was, to that extent, was the impressive part for me is what a head coach has to juggle. And he wasn't even calling the plays, but he's still listening to the plays as Wes is calling them. He's listening to us as we're asking questions. He's watching the game, and not just watching the game. He could see the game so clear. It's if the guy tipped a ball, he knew exactly who did it. If a guy missed a block, he knew exactly who did it. Like it was the instantaneous reaction that he would have,
and what he wanted to see as well. Where he was like, okay, well, he did call a couple of all right, watch this. We're going to do a screen right now. Then we got to watch out for 57. That was like so specific.
Yeah.
And I thought that was super cool. But then also there were times where he's like, all right, well, if it was me, I would probably be doing this. We're going to do a run up the middle when we're in the red zone there, near goal line. And that was cool.
And Hawk, you and I have been in the room multiple times together as we're doing his post game interview, just waiting for him. And, going through a 3-hour real game, handling, multitasking, all those different things. Right. Mentally, you got to listen to the guys in the booth. You got to listen, you got to come up with all the different plays and the game scenarios and all this other stuff. And then you have to deal with injuries, both on offense and defense and whatever. It's like all the things that you deal with. It's no surprise when we go in there sometimes and he just looks like, dude, I need a minute.
Yeah.
Just exhausted.
Yeah.
Because when we walk in, he's already talking to Tyler with the training staff to get all the injury reports. He's, talking to Kwesi. He's talking to like all these other guys, and they're like doing a little bit of a download from the game. And then we walk in, and it's just like, whew.
Yeah.
Like,
think about this though.
Yeah. I need a beat here.
God love the VEN and Harp and those guys. I don't know if there's another team that does this where you have a future Hall of Fame wide receiver, the like most impactful wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
Goes on for an entire quarter. Then you have definitely a Hall of Famer in Harrison. And so they have Harrison Smith, and then they have the coach.
Yeah.
I mean, what team gives you that kind of access? That's amazing.
Right. Pretty badass.
Yeah, it was sweet.
And Ben, back to what you were saying, though, about the red flag thing in particular. Or I should say that, red, right? Is that
what
the challenge flag? Yeah, the challenge flag. The fact that he has to make that decision that quickly, and he has no idea, so you have to rely on the guy in the booth, and he has to be somebody you trust completely, right? Because you're going to look like a fool to everybody out there who just saw it on television.
Yes.
Yes. That's a quick decision you got to make right there. So you got to, whoever Ryan up there, you got to believe every word he's saying, man. You got to trust him completely.
Well, I guess that's why it's so important when you are in a position of delegation. Like, you better trust the people that you're delegating that responsibility to, and you better hope that they, that the guy Ryan in the booth, I'm sure he has just maybe one or two roles during a game, and that's his main role. And it's like, you better get it right. Because that's your only job.
Yeah. All at the same time, you're the play caller
and
as well. I mean, that's what's amazing there.
And there's so much going on. Like I thought this was a great moment as well, where you guys were talking about Jalen Williams.
You guys had Jalen Williams return a kick earlier.
Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't. I'd be lying to you, PA, if I knew that was going to be happening that early in the game. But clearly, the second I saw it, I envisioned all of our ball security we drilled through for our whole team, because really, up until that point, the only time Jalen had his hands on a football was an interception in practice.
It really has given me, and being in Cleveland, Ben, for all those days, given me insight into exactly what you just said, how much must be delegated to your assistants. It has to be.
Has to be. That's why you got to trust your coordinators. That's why you got to trust those guys to make that decision. So basically, Coach Daniels in that situation, I'm sure he's been given autonomy to say, like, put the guys out there that you think that need an opportunity or whatever. And he chose in that opportunity to put a guy in that KOC was not expecting in that moment. But it didn't sound like he was mad about it.
Yeah, not at all.
Obviously, there's somewhat of a plan for him to get a return. There's a plan for that guy to get in that situation. He just didn't realize it was going to happen so early in the game. But that's why you just trust your coordinators to do their jobs.
Well, that's why quarterbacks, I'm sorry, not quarterbacks, but coaches, they spend so much time at the facility.
Oh, so much.
So all that prep work throughout the week, getting ready for that game, so that way you can actually delegate all that. You can anticipate things that are going to change or whatever. But, oh, my gosh, that's the part we never see, nor would I want to.
Oh, I would love to see that, actually.
Maybe one day. But no, I couldn't do like the whole week with them.
Well, the thing is, and that's why I've always been, pounding the table for the NFLPA to lighten up a little bit and let these guys practice, because they've cut down practice time so much.
Yeah.
And you cut down practice time, you're cutting reps, you're cutting opportunities. Like, if you want what's best for the players, then put them in positions to make the team.
You have to have opportunity.
To have opportunity.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, we're going to cut practice time because that's going to make, it's like, hey, I'm going to be student council president and we're going to have free ice cream every day. And it's like, oh, really?
great.
Is that the best thing?
Sit down, Sauce. You can't vote for it. He's joking. He's just making
There's free ice cream?
Yeah, no, please.
But it's
Student
just
council.
It's a short-sightedness into like saying like, hey, look at us, we're the NFLPA, we look out for our players because we're gonna like stand strong against all this practice time in the name of player safety. I'm like, well, you're actually taking away opportunities and reps for guys to earn a living.
Yeah. It's okay for the vets, but it's certainly
okay
not
for the vets, right?
Yeah.
But the young guys, they need more two-a-days. They need more reps. They need more padded practices. They need those opportunities so that the coaches, as we just talked about, can go back and say like, hey, this guy's put together some really good practices and really good reps. Right now, you get the guys that are like 3s and 4s that get 2 or 3 reps of practice. And you can't make a team by doing that.
Right.
Yeah, man. Make a team of 3 and 4s.
Especially when there's only 3 preseason games now.
Yeah,
it's
there's only
one of those young guys, man, Levi Drake Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much fun. Again, I'll play this one last thing from KOC. And whoever's idea was, again, well done. And Coach and Harrison and JJ, thank you for doing it. What a cool thing, insight we got by watching and listening to this broadcast. Here's KOC talking about Levi Drake Rodriguez while he makes a play.
Player spotlight during the game on Levi Drake Rodriguez, your guys' draft pick. So what have you liked about him so far in camp?
Ben, you've probably played with a few guys, throughout your career, just those high motor guys that maybe, he's got good technique, he's got some twitch for a big body, but he just plays so hard and strains and has fallen into some plays, but coming to life, they're double teaming him right there. But let's see what I'm talking about. He gets his hands on a ball, Dikembe's that thing, and that could be an easy completion for an earned first down for a struggling offense right now. Instead, you're staring down the barrel of another 3rd and longer. We can play some man coverage right here.
Yeah, I love it because
so good.
As he's talking about him, he makes a play right there. That's super cool.
Yeah. And then we sort of highlighted him a little bit later on as he was peeling back for a screen pass. And it's not something that you would pick up as you're listening, but if you're watching the game, you see Levi's athleticism for a big guy, the way he redirects, he runs down the line. He actually sort of like sidesteps a blocker and goes around him to try to make the play. And that sidestep, the way that he sort of laterally like shuffled his feet sort of in full speed was like super impressive. And you're like, wow, this dude's actually super athletic too. He's got awesome feet. I obviously think he's going to make the team as we go back to the kind of the roster stuff. But Gabriel Murphy's another kid, the kid out of UCLA that they really, really like. I don't know how they're going to make cuts with the defensive front. They have so many talented players on the defensive front, along with pass rushers, that I think that's going to be some of the bigger surprise cuts that they're going to have to make.
But isn't that kind of a really good thing?
It's a great problem.
Seriously, it's a great problem. We haven't been able to say that in some years here, where it's like when you get down to cuts, okay, this guy's not going to make it, whatever. But now you're sitting there going, man, we have some ballers out there. We got some guys that can play. That we're going to just have to, we got to get down to the 53.
Yeah.
Love
it, guys. Wish I could stay longer, but guys got to go to school, and I want to get some picks with the boys. So
understood, man.
Love you.
Football tonight and all that. Yeah,
that
thank you,
front
Benjamin.
step picture, you got to get that.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So,
bye, BM. We love you.
Bye, guys. See you Thursday.
Bye, Ben Lieber. You see him at the fair tonight. He loves it. Especially on a hot day like today. There he goes. But Muslim's still here, as is the rest of us, English is not my first language. We'll be right back. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan. The Fan.
Let's give away some tickets, shall we?
Yeah, do that.
To what, buddy boy?
Yeah, to what?
Yeah, what are we giving away tickets to?
How?
You like
speeding
celebrating,
tickets?
yeah?
Can I win?
I like celebrating Ite. Eric Ite's a good guy. He used to work here.
He passed away.
Good deal. Oh, rest in peace, buddy.
Well, you can celebrate 30 years of Weezer's iconic Blue album when they take over XL Energy Center on Wednesday, September 4th. Hear all of their iconic hits when they play their debut album in full, alongside special guests The Flaming Lips and Dinosaur Jr. Tickets are still available for this can't-miss show. Find out how you can get yours at KFAN.com keyword calendar, but caller 10 will win your way in with a pair of tickets. 1-800-320-5326. Good luck.
Let's go.
Hey, how was Nate Bargatze?
It's great. I only stayed for like 20 minutes, but the part that I saw was fantastic. Maxo saw the whole thing. We were up atop at the new rooftop that they've got there at the fairgrounds, which is really, really cool. Just a great view and a great place to hang out and party. So, I don't know, man. I think they should do more concerts there. I think it's awesome. All that parking, all that stuff. Yeah. I know it's loud and stuff like that, but if you haven't been to a concert there lately, you got to check it out. I was really knocked out. They got the new like food and stuff.
I was thinking about that too, Hawk, and then I just realized that they've got that new amphitheater they're building out by Canterbury.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be...
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be sweet.
That's going to
be sweet, too?
I think fill that void. The fair wall.
Who's there tonight? Hawk knows. Oh, what's he doing?
He's doing magic tricks.
My dad.
Your dad?
See magic?
Your dad does magic.
All in rubber?
Like Randy?
He does magic. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Are you going?
I have to be there. I'm part of the act.
What part?
I'm the loober.
You get split in half, don't you?
Your mic's on.
I do the splitting, sir.
Who splits who?
You are the splitter.
Wow.
That's right, Owen Meany.
I am the one who splits.
Owen Meany? Is he mean? Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson, thank you.
Zach?
It's the Happy Together Tour.
Sex!
Featuring the Turtles, Jay and the Americans,
Sex!
The Association, Badfinger.
What?
Your dad is performing.
He's Badfinger?
He's Badfinger. The Vogues and the Cowsills.
Yes.
Rosie.
You're awful.
Oh, that's not nice, Rose.
The Cowsills, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's tonight.
A lot of bands.
That sounds so good.
All right.
I know, Rose. Relax, buddy boy.
Relax.
Is everybody going to get like 5 minutes?
No. 20 probably?
Probably,
okay.
Yeah,
Seriously,
right?
I think they probably do about 20 minutes.
Play their hits.
Every one of those bands you just mentioned, up there in years.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're 60s.
Sure.
Easy.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have to name the band, but didn't you in Vegas see a band where the lead guy was about 90?
What?
And you paid a ton of money and you bought a bunch of merch and the guy just stood there?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah. It took me a minute. I was trying to figure out what you're talking about. Yes.
You did buy a bunch of merch.
Of course I did. Oh, you should have seen the merch I bought for Kitty the other night. It was Scorpions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Poor guy. Klaus was having some hard times, and he just stood there, and I'm like, oh, this is too sad for me to watch.
Scorps used to rock.
I love that band.
Tickets to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I did. I rock.
Yeah.
I like to rock.
What merch did you buy?
I like to party. I always get a hoodie. Always get a hoodie.
What'd that cost? 90?
85, I think. Sure. You should see the Kitty merch I got, though. I even bought a bag. I bought a bag because it had a zipper on it. I thought, well, that's cool. I don't have any bags with zippers on it.
You got a kitty bag?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Where do you use this kitty bag?
Oh my God!
I'm gonna use it tonight at the concert.
You just farted.
What are you talking about?
You just tipped over like a teeter-totter
Maybe
and
I
farted.
lost my balance. I'm old.
Is that contagious?
What, farting?
Are you farting?
No,
Like a
but
yawn?
pink eye is.
I'm starting to feel something bubbling up. I don't know.
It's
Oh,
like
you know what? Give her hell, buddy.
Yeah, it's like a yawn, right?
But you know what?
Someone else does it, and they'll say, oh, no, here I go.
The whole half the cities now are just going to...
Better out than in, I always say.
yeah.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco! I love you, Radco. Thank you. Stop by the Radco booth and buy some cool things.
Thanks, buddy boy.
Thank you, Super Dave. Rest in peace. KOC on the end of preseason.
Just proud of our guys. It's been a culmination of a lot of things that we've really emphasized throughout training camp that showed up for our team through these last 3 quarters of football, last few games we've been able to play. So proud of our guys. A lot of tough decisions ahead, and a lot of guys made them even tougher with some performances today.
Excited.
Yeah, best time of year.
He was
Excited.
0 of 6 going into the 2024
Not anymore.
preseason.
Not anymore, buddy.
3-0 here.
Yeah, good
How many
for him.
teams went 3-0?
go.
How many? Do you know?
You know what,
I can
though?
tell you none other than us.
We
are
got
the
to
only
see
ones.
Sam Darnold, just even though it was just that one series, but he looked like he was in control. He looked calm. He looked good.
Quarterback of the future.
Yeah. Well, he has to be. There's not much choice.
Quarterback of the future.
Well, this is the future.
Well, right, we're living in it. Yeah.
Good point.
But then also, I mean, obviously we saw JJ and everybody got excited about that. And then, of course, it's, the Vikings can't have anything nice.
All right, now you need to calm down. We're not at the fair.
No, I know. But like Jaron Hall looked really good.
He sure did.
Mullins looked pretty good. I mean, Mullins didn't throw a pick. It was nice. I mean, I think the offense looked really good. And I think that the twos and threes looked really good.
Oh, I think
as
Hawk
Hockey's
got the
dropping a
twos.
two over here.
Only Chris Hockey has responded to you, Hawk, to you like it.
I rarely comment on the smell.
What? That wasn't me.
I have Stockholm syndrome.
Pat. That was Pat.
First
that wasn't me.
Yeah, didn't you guys have that reactions guy on? You should have a camera on Max. Just fart reactions.
Two reactions.
That guy was great.
He was very funny.
Yeah,
you
the
liked
best.
him,
Yeah, he was
Mussman. He's a good
Yeah,
dude,
no,
man.
I actually heard you guys with him on there. He was really good.
He's real good dude.
I think we're gonna have him on again sometime.
Yeah, he said anytime. That's what he
And
said.
he wants to be on with
He
us.
won't.
Yeah, he won't.
He won't.
Thanks.
You know what? He won't.
Thanks, Cool Hand Luke.
No, shoot, he wants it.
I bet he'll come around the corner once again sometime soon.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking about over there. Hey, Mussman.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. You were already in here when I asked you about it, weren't you? Because I know you do a lot of research, but do you have any idea about Hawkinson?
No.
I think we'll find.
You hear so many
we'll find out
different,
next week,
varying
right?
things.
Well, I think
where,
we'll find out earlier than that. I don't mean to interrupt you, Muss, but
Yeah,
I haven't talked in a while.
Didn't mean to, but you did.
But I did, yeah.
Yeah, you sure did.
Sorry.
Still doing
We
it.
just found out today that.
This is continuing to be an interruption.
Sorry. Keep it clean.
Oh, no.
Oh, go ahead, please. We
Yeah,
want to hear what you have
I'm
to say.
intrigued.
Go ahead, please.
It's not that good anymore.
Meet Muss.
Chubb
It's like my favorite
from
holiday.
the Browns, Nick Chubb,
Okay.
who got hurt.
Don't call him.
Poor Nick.
Yeah. What happened to Chubby?
He got hurt on September 18th, and he had like a horrible knee injury. He's on the. They just kept him on the PUP list, so he can't return till week 5. So I would assume that's the same thing we'll hear.
I think PA has a pup
about
list.
TJ.
I have heard.
Are you on the babe list or the pup list?
Are you a guy?
I've heard up to 7 weeks.
7 weeks for.
I've heard that part. But I've also heard shorter than that, too. But yeah, but by the designation of the pup list,
Yeah.
he has to at least, isn't it 3 games? That's minimum.
He can come back week 5.
Week 5, he can go back.
Okay, there you go. And what week is our bye this year?
It's the week after London,
Jets,
so week
Way after
6.
that. That's right. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough stretch.
Well, I'll
early
tell
on.
you.
Yes, they do.
I like Josh Oliver, and I liked what I saw
Yeah.
when we were in Cleveland. I think that obviously he's no Hawkinson as far as a receiver goes, but he could do some damage for us.
But yeah, he's a much better pass catcher than people give him credit for. But and also, I mean, he's just insanely good at blocking.
And he's a good-looking man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
He's
be
quite
honest with you. I'm gonna say it the way it is because he's a good-looking man.
I mean, and like Nick Muse had a good.
All right, quit flirting.
Yeah, relax.
Everybody relax.
Had another good preseason.
Yeah, he did. Yep. I'm always Munt and Muse both always just pop up, man. They
But when are we going to get our kicker a real number on his jersey? He's 46.
What's
I'm sure
that
that'll
seems old for a
change.
kicker.
Yeah.
I mean,
No. His jersey number.
yeah.
And he takes his helmet off. You're like, what, is that the ball boy? Who is that guy?
Right. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm sure
Will
he'll
Reichert, yep.
he'll get a better number. Yeah.
Just kind of waiting for cuts. And
Yeah. What's wrong with
pick out a number.
46?
46 as a kicker?
Yeah.
Well, Lewis Seen. Or, no, I'm sorry. Not
He looks
Lewis
like he's
Seen,
wearing dad's suit.
What's
Yeah,
our,
He's
he
in a
does.
bigger jersey.
I was 16 in college.
what's our linebacker's name?
Wow. That's
Yeah, he's
impressive.
Quick. I mean, he graduated
Good.
early.
Yeah, he's
When he,
smart.
When he graduated high school.
his jersey.
Ivan Pace Jr. is 0.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
like it.
that's
a
a
cool
sweet
look.
number, yeah.
That's a cool
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
man. I like it.
yeah.
Always like numbers.
Can we get a 00?
Yeah, Hawk had one in Denver.
No, she did. I don't know if you can do
The whole
00.
thing was.
That's not the longest yard. That's, what's the Burt Reynolds movie? He was 00. The prison movie.
Yeah, no, that was
that's longest yard.
That was the original longest yard.
Yeah.
That's right, the original.
What? There's an original of that?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Burt Reynolds did it.
Is it
and
any
then-
good?
It's better than
It's
the
better than
remake.
the-
I bet Hawk loved it.
Dude, it's so good.
It is really
Did you cry?
Only when I couldn't see it for a third time.
Okay.
I like it.
I like the Adam Sandler one though.
Adam Sandler was good too.
That wasn't bad.
I like Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, very funny.
I like
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, very funny.
Yeah, I love Brucey.
Yeah,
I'd say
Bruce
popcorn.
Why can't I be quarterback? Sit down and shut up. That's why.
That guy
was
that was talking smack about Patrick Mahomes, the flag football guy.
Oh, yeah.
And then they showed highlights. They played his highlight package, and someone said he throws like Brucey.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's the guy that basically said he should be the if the pros want to play in the Olympics, he's going to have to. What was that guy's name? We were talking about it on Guardsy's show. He's a funny name.
Peter North.
Funnier than that. But anyway, yeah, that was happening.
PJ Sparks.
But he basically said, like, well, that's fine, but it's going to be a competition.
Daryl Doucette.
Yeah, Daryl Doucette.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Doucette.
Oh, the Deuce.
And he was like, yeah, but it's my job. He's going to have to take it from me. And everybody's like, okay, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, respectfully, I'm better than Patrick. I think I'm better than Patrick.
But when it comes down to Sandler football movies, Waterboy, way better.
Oh, yeah. Waterboy.
Waterboy's
100%.
okay.
What?
No. Waterboy's all right.
Okay, you know what?
Mama said.
Yeah, that movie's okay.
You know what?
Hawk loves the movie Little Nicky. Loves that movie.
Yeah.
That's without.
You
He's got
love
the
that.
teeth
movie.
on his head.
worst.
I like the one where he plays his own twin. Jack and Jill.
Jack, there's no way.
That's a great movie. And I don't care. You guys are, you say all you want. Say all you want. Say all you want. I
Can't
don't
be
care.
true.
You guys, you haven't seen it?
No.
Watch it tonight. It's
so
much
bad.
better. People said, I almost didn't go see it because Corey said it wasn't going to be good. And he was so wrong. So good. I saw it in theaters 3 times.
Let's look up
Twice
the
in
Rotten
one day.
Tomatoes, please.
It's so good. You guys, honestly, nobody else besides me.
He
liked
was so
it.
convincing as his own sister.
Yeah,
Yes, it was-
I couldn't tell it was his sister. I thought literally that he had they cast an actress who looked a lot like him.
Dude, it's so bad when you Google Jack and Jill, it doesn't even come up with the movie.
It doesn't.
What would you guess it is on Rotten Tomatoes?
92? 92 or 93, maybe?
It might be a 9
maybe
or a
89.
10.
There is a 3.
Maybe in the
3.
That's it.
That's it.
3.
3.
Well, you're joking. That can't be true.
3% on Rotten
That can't
Tomatoes.
be true.
There's no way you like that film.
It
You're
is
right, I
an
didn't like it.
award-winning
I loved
movie. It won Worst Picture, Worst Director, Worst Actor,
come on, they
Worst
didn't
Actress,
ask
Worst
Hawk.
Supporting Actor. Nominated for Worst Supporting Actress. Didn't win that. Worst Screenplay, Worst Screen Couple, Worst Screen Ensemble,
Yeah.
Worst Prequel / Remake / Ripoff / Sequel.
They
But
gotta
you know
ask
what? So
Hockey.
they
They
didn't
didn't
like
ask.
it?
They didn't ask you though.
But
You
who,
loved it.
Here's the
but
thing.
who cares what a bunch of elitist reviewers
You know
think?
what, Zach? Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Because anybody who sees the film and actually gives it a chance
Yeah.
will understand that
I
it's
love
really
that
got a
the
comment
viewer
to make.
score was, I mean,
Yeah, it's like any album.
36%.
It really made a comment about how hard it is to be a twin in these worlds.
It's like any album. The deep cuts are always your favorite if you're really
I'm
a big
sorry, the
fan.
what now?
An album. The deep cuts.
I was going to say, I'll go watch it when I get home then.
Told you.
First one's the deepest.
Woodhawk.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Even if I knew it was Adam Sandler. That's how good the film was.
Or the story.
I can't believe I'm the only one that liked that film.
Here's the
Al Pacino's in that movie?
Yeah. You know, we got some audience reviews here.
Okay, please.
Mina says, I would rather drink bleach and shove my head in a hornet's nest than watch it.
But that's the only way she can get an erection.
it's a lady.
That's what I said.
This is the synopsis of it. Thanksgiving is usually a happy time, but an ad executive, Jack, who's Adam Sandler, dreads the holidays because his twin sister, Jill, also Sandler, makes her appearance.
Yeah. You guys.
There's no way.
Tom
that's
says,
good.
I think I'd rather shove burning hot forks into my eyeballs than watch this again.
Well, that guy obviously doesn't know film.
Oh,
And
here's
he didn't
Hawk's
get
review.
he didn't get the point of the film.
This movie is honestly hilarious, and if you don't think otherwise, you have no taste in comedy. Hawk, I didn't know your name on Rotten Tomatoes was Natalie S.
That's what I go by. I don't want people giving me hate stuff, but listen, if you don't, there's heart in that film, and if you didn't get it, that's okay. I understand it, but
Wow,
I'd
did they
encourage
sing
you-
Barracuda?
Yeah, absolutely.
You did walk out on 8 Crazy Nights, didn't you?
I didn't like 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah, that is
But I also
genuinely
was
a bad
with
movie.
Corey, and it's hard to like anything when you're with him. You know what I mean? Like, he convinces you that your own birthday's a bad day.
Yeah, he does. You're not allowed to be happy.
Yet he likes the fair.
Yeah,
How
I know.
weird.
Yeah, how weird. All right, it's the Power Trip Morning Show. Trust me, Jack and Jill's great. Give it a shot. We'll be right back after this on The Fan. And by the way, KFAN.com/watch. Get ready because you're going to be able to look at us, and we're super average.